Good morning, all of my lovely bookish friends. Welcome back to Australia. We're going to be talking editing today, book recommendations, how to stop burnout because it is crunch time, people. I have to edit my book. We have a deadline of this Friday and it is tough. My lovely friend Joyce, who helps me edit these videos, messaged me yesterday and she was like, girl, where's the video for this week? I was like, I have not really, if I'm honest, known what to film because this is not pretty. This is not a pretty process. This is a hair in a messy bun, sweats on or exercise. Like, I am in focus mode. I thought that editing was going to be kind of, spelling and grammar, and I felt like writing the book was the hard bit, like writing the book was the bit that was going to be like, I had a word count and I was like, okay, we have to get to this goal. Editing is not spelling and grammar. Editing is, and I had a chat with my writing mentor about this last night and she was so reassuring and just like, this is incredibly challenging because you kind of have to pull apart the whole thing and then reform it. And it's not at all just fixing spelling and grammar. It is changing everything. So let's grab a cup of tea and get into it. Okay, my lovelies, let's come out to the deck because look how beautiful this is. You just can't feel the same kind of overwhelm when you're looking at a view like this. So I'm like, okay, because this is crunch time now. I just keep having to imagine, like, what will it be like when you guys have my book and we can go back to the bookshop and make a display together of like the Bookshop by the Sea book, That's gonna be so cool. I can't even imagine. And like when all the pre-orders, I really can't wait. You guys will start pre-ordering my book and I can be signing and writing little notes. Like, I just have to keep fixed on that because my brain is fried. It feels like editing is this process where you've made a really beautiful picture, like a jigsaw, like you've made a jigsaw and then you have to dismantle it and somehow fit 100 more pieces into it but keep the same picture, if that makes sense. So this is my manuscript. It's now covered in notes that I've made and bits that my agent and editor have made, and some bits are okay, some pages are not bad, and then towards the back of the book it starts to look like this. And that's what we're doing today. So grateful to be here because I feel like it would be so hard to write this in the actual bookshop. It's like there'd be no separation because I want to tell you all the story, and I really thought that this was more fictional than it is. Now I can see as I'm editing there's a lot of truth to this. There's a lot of real stuff that's happened, so I'm glad that you get to be a part of that and see that. But I feel like if I was in the shop, the amount of concentration that this is taking, and if I was like trying to give book recommendations and chatting to customers and all those things as well, which I love, and I'm looking forward to going back there in a few weeks, but I would not be able to handle this amount of editing as well. Like, I don't know how people do it, but it feels like I've got the Poetry and Literature Festival that I'm organising now. I'm having calls every evening with people at the bookshop, just trying to keep that going really well and make sure they have everything that they need back in the bookshop. Thank you so much for those of you who've asked, like, how is the bookshop going without me? Because I have amazing staff members. I have the best team and I'm so grateful. Bethany, who's there now, has been incredible. Just shout out to everyone who's been working there. They're all amazing. And I'm so grateful, but it feels like, honestly, really overwhelming. Like, there are so many different things happening, and my friend gave me this analogy the other day that it's like you have glass balls and rubber balls and you're juggling them all, and you just have to know which ones will smash if you drop them and which ones are rubber and they'll bounce back. I'm like, okay. And we've got the deadline for this book, so that feels like it's a ball that can't be dropped right now. and I'm very grateful. If those of you who've seen my videos a couple of videos ago, you will have seen the snow. So to have gone from the snow to this like blue sky, it feels very inspiring, and yeah, good to have that separation. So we're gonna edit today. I've got tea upon tea, hydration, multiple highlighters and pens. Okay, we're outside in the fresh air. You're gonna come with me for the journey, and we are gonna do this together. Okay, next chapter. Let's go. I've just seen that there's a guy who's been lawn mowing the lawn next door. So I'm really sorry if you can hear that, and that's been really loud. I did want to add the main things we're working on today. Okay, the main things we're working on today are probably the things that I've been pointed out that I need to work on: the timeline, the backstory, so like really wanting to like flesh out characters and give them like full backstories. And I think this is one of those things where, because I read so much and love books, I really want it to be good, you know, like it's a cozy, heartwarming romance. It's not, you know, I'm not writing a Charles Dickens, but I do want fully fleshed out characters and kind of making sure that the timeline is quite consistent. So that's mainly what we're adding in, and paragraphs. And when you see paragraphs like this, that's mainly what I'm kind of adding in, kind of references. Thank you, Mr. Crow. I agree. Let's go. Me and the Australian wildlife. And you, we've got this. Okay, I've been editing for about 3 hours now. My mind is fried. It feels like a fried egg. I could not ask for a more beautiful, beautiful setting to do this. But every page that I go through is kind of getting more and more notes. I'm on chapter 18 now. I just, you know, you don't realize until you reread it and reread it how many things you need to go through and change and alter and fix. Oh. Okay, I've got some fruit. I'm gonna have a short break, have some fruit, help my hyper focus calm down a little bit, and then we'll start again with chapter 18. Let's go. Okay, editing is in full swing now. The book is written, and we just need to focus. We've got a deadline, people. Friday, we've got to edit this book and finish it and add in all the extra bits and character depth. And I really want this romance to be healthy and have good conclusions, and I'm really trying to pour that into the book. So can't wait for you all to read it. Okay, I've edited everything I can possibly edit today with my brain. I've edited 20 out of 25 chapters. So we're good, we're making progress. The 5 last chapters are the hardest because it's a romance. Obviously there's conflict that then has to be resolved in the last few chapters. But I'm happy with where the character development is now. I really wanted them to have a journey and an arc, and for there to be genuine change, and for that to be, feel like there was a development in both of them kind of stepping out into that romance and taking a risk. So I feel like that's going well. Okay, we have 5 more chapters, but those can wait till tomorrow. We'll have more cups of tea, do some more, and I'm so grateful for you guys joining me on this journey. I'm also excited because tomorrow there's a little bit of a pottery class. Okay, I've driven all the way here. There's a live music going on in a nearby barn, And this is it. We're gonna go in here and do some pottery. So I'm excited to kind of get my hands dirty and just learn a new thing, like be a different kind of creative for today, and maybe hopefully take my mind off writing in order to give me new ideas and inspiration. Let's go. So we've just been hearing about a giant lizard that lives like in this barn. So if we see, didn't you think it's huge? What's it called? The huge black?
I think it's called a king's skink, but it's black.
Is it dangerous? Is it poisonous?
No.
Okay, not poisonous, but huge.
He's friendly, lovely.
He's friendly, we named him. He's got a name now. We'll call him King.
Okay.
But we're gonna try and make something else on the wheel. Okay, I popped out to take a quick break. It's so much fun. I've just made like a pot in the middle with like a little dip thing in the middle. I thought maybe I could put bread. Oh my gosh, I've got clay in my hair already. I thought I could put like bread and olive oil, and that would be like a balsamic vinegar. That would be like a really nice thing to do dips with and have on the table. I've got clay in my nails already. I had to take off all my rings, but it's really fun. There's like 5 people, and the pottery kind of teacher is amazing. She's so kind, and they've got lovely music playing, and it's just really nice. Makes me want to write poetry, and just, yeah, so lovely to see other people who are that inspired by their creativity as well, that they're, you know, looking at how they can do that in their real life, you know, being around people who are creative as their job and who have taken that risk and that leap of faith. Yeah, really inspiring. I just really hope, that would be one of my biggest hopes, that my bookshop and my writing and my book would just inspire other people to know that they can do it too.